where do I get the sauce from? I think there's a lot of people ask me. It's
Because
very hard to explain because I
no,
think
besides the sauce, so because I have we had a conversation previously also because um we were saying that when things are not going so well or when it's not supposedly a good year, then you just take a rest,
yes.
take a break.
But you see, life not always you can take a rest,
Yeah,
right?
that's true, that's true.
So this is what I will tell people. I can afford to take a rest
But
because
some people
I will
cannot.
work very hard in the past, and I will not lie that I can't afford to take a rest because I've been an entrepreneur for the last 12 years of my life, and I've been working from 15 years old. So I've been working 15 years of my life, and I really really work very very hard, like no off day. So back to the point of just assume now life is tough and you cannot afford like a rest like me, like you can have rest more. I think have to come back to why are you started and is that still important to you? And sometimes the answer may no. Then if the answer may no, and then if the answer may you don't want to do it anymore, then I'm sorry, but maybe you have to find a new why, like reason why you do something because I never think one day that one of the reasons why I do a lot of things is Ava, and actually, she inspiring me every single day to be a better mom. You know, like I fall in love with her different state in my life with her because because she just showed me so much about how you can go home and be super tired and you still can be happy again when somebody there like just tell you how much they love you and they mean it and they really sincere like, because kids don't know what is money yet, you know. They just pure white paper that they say how the emotional feel is. If they don't like you, they don't like you. They will say, mommy, you look fat today, mommy, I don't like your dress, you know. But no matter what, honestly, she tell me I love it, right? So I think the wife changed over the years, life is changing, and even me now beside of when I run business when I feel this motivate I feel like oh so boring. I'm boring as well, guy. Like I'm running business is so boring. Business is boring, making money, but that's how business work, right? And then I would look down to my team to see how hard they work to motivate me again, because when I was the age I was like that, you know, work hard, hustle, you know, motivate, want to change my life. Then sometimes look at that also you discourage, then look back to my vision board and I have a bigger dream. I want to save more children who are like problem in the world, and then I have motivate again. So basically that's all the source I have, and sometimes I no longer can tap there, then yes, maybe you just have to off few day and have fun with some guy and then come back to work again. I'm kidding.
Started off with some guy and now her mind is back to some
guy. It's very hard to just point out the one, right? Because and even now if you ask me to watch back Spy and Nice when we starting, I think we were different when we start, right? We have we may have a different kind of conversation, we have a different bond. Now me and Denise is different bond, like you know, so we grow together as well, and all this create history for us for lifetime of experience. And I think tap down to the source of why you do certain things. Sometimes remind yourself that, and I think this is the harder thing that you have to admit and you have to face that. If you feel pain and if you feel sad, you have to sit down and feel it. Like you feel crumbly, you feel angry, you feel
acknowledge your feelings, basically.
Yeah, I used to run away from that. By the way, don't be like
in
the
painful,
past. Yeah.
Right? And some people think it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
It's not true because emotions, right? If you don't feel them, you don't acknowledge them, it's like poop, you know. It gets stuck inside, and then you get constipation. You get emotional constipation, and then it will come out. This shit will come out when you least expect it.
Yes.
And it will splatter onto people around you.
Yes. You know, like one of the story. Oh my God, I never tell anyone this story. No, I tell my
Oh, what is it? What story is this?
Okay, the story. So I
make it short. Make it short.
Make it very short. Remember the guy I told you that I like?
Which one?
The one that I'm saying the one.
Oh, okay.
So
the
we cannot disclose his name.
No, but not here, not in Singapore right now.
Yeah. So the one that I really really like. And I never feel, and I will never lie that even up to now I still miss him, which is so weird.
for you.
Yeah, weird for me. It's like in the like, it's very like Denise know me. I'm not the type of woman that easy to like. But this is so.
Yeah, it's always like, oh, what is he doing?
It's like it's the pain that I go through with him when we kind of break up. I'm calling break up. I don't like to call that break up, but yeah, it's a break up. It's something that it make me feel like I'm human again. Actually, even it go through that pain, and I still remember the night that I know he was leaving, and then we were like, I was take cab home, and I swear, never in my life. I remember I cried that much from town to home in the taxi when the music on. The uncle, I don't know he on what channel, and that song it killing me. I would cry like crazy in the car and non-stop, and the uncle like,
You okay?
you okay? You know, he even give me a tissue box, you know, and
It's like thinking, I got a mad woman in my car.
and I think that's the first time after for many years of my divorce and I go through crisis in my divorce, I feel I still love someone again.
That it is possible.
And I still can feel it again. And I tell you, this shit is not fun because especially you adult woman and you mature and you know your brain tell you all the reason
no,
why.
the brain and the heart is different.
It's different, right? But then yeah, you logical enough to know like it's we have to accept the reality. The
But it
reality.
still hurts, lah.
Yeah. And I know he hurt too, and I know he loved me too, and I know we both have a different and it's just we both in a at the wrong time in our life. We just wrong time in our life, but then it's really build me up a lot of reflect of how human being as when you go through this, you know, again of lemonade life with you, it make me stronger as well, and it make me feel like, oh my god, I still can love again. I still can love someone again.
You're human.
Well, but you know, it's different because you never been
No,
like divorced. Like it's very hard.
It taught you that you are human.
Yeah, but you know, okay. This is something that the conversation. Yeah, it's very hard for me to explain to Denise because you go through so trauma kind of divorce.
I get what you mean.
It's very
your
very
heart
hard.
is so broken.
Yeah, it's just you just completely destroy. I'm not saying by the person alone. I'm just saying by the situation.
Whole process.
Yeah, the whole process, the whole situation. Even you go there, you see the judge, you see the
just
court,
destroyed
you see the lawyer, you see everybody so heartless, and you have to take out every penny of your life saving right now to feed your daughter, to pay for the cost fee, for the court, for the lawyer to divorce. It's very human, like no human there. You know what I mean, or not? Like you don't have.
There's no humanity.
At that point, that's lower point of my life, and I swear I'm not joking. At that period, I have to come back to the point of this is like me when young, when I don't have food time, man. Like, and I'm ready for that. Like, I have to think. Like, for example, I left only $1,000 in the bank. I have to think. Am I going to pay this for the lawyer, or I'm going to feed Ava for the next 2 weeks?
Yeah.
What the decision I have to make? And I have to pay for lawyer. And think of my daughter just eat rice, and lucky she just okay with fried rice with egg for 2 weeks. You get what I mean, right?
She doesn't care about food.
She doesn't care about food, but deep down with my mom, I'm fighting over on that spirit of the lemonade of universe give, right? And then I told you, if you already go through on that lemonade life, it's very hard, and that's why I don't blame it. People say that also divorced woman is so hard to love them and so on. I say because
of the trauma.
Because we already experienced things that younger never experienced. That the whole process of the marriage is worth or not worth, right? And if you really love someone, then you will take care of the kid together, or you love each other, you will automatically financially support each other. No need to have that piece of paper to support. So I'm come back is in life, the part of like you go through on this and then you can feel love again. That's amazing for me. That's I figured out like, wow, I'm so slow, but I get back. You know, because it's so slow for me, right? It's like it's just assume like it's like
you're still young. I mean, life experience has made you old, but age-wise you're still young. You have a lot more years in the.
But I think I really like doesn't care much, and that's the thing I'm scared of, that because I don't care and I don't care, it become the unstoppable kind of like mindset for. I sometimes I will admit sometimes I was